We went to the market, and the market demanded the following. And this is why I'm here, because I want to speak above people with ties to leaders who can now go further down and explain the work we are doing. Because I am tired of speaking as if it is Ruabugo's work. No. If we don't do it, we would have let down those who sacrificed to stabilize this country, who are no longer here. Many of you are young. You don't know how many people were in the forest in Luka fighting Idi Amin, fighting Obote, trying to establish stability. Right? Mbale chechimu, Bunyoro chechimu. Now, some of us are steeped in history, but we're also steeped in the future. It bothers us that people should lose their lives, should sacrifice everything, and then suddenly, the people who enjoy this don't even know where it comes from. So last night I gave an example, because I gave an example of coffee. Nzenywa coffee nyo. I have drunk 1 cup this morning. I have been wanting. It's like I'm asking God, help me to not be addicted to coffee, because I like it. And the best coffee I drink comes from a sub-county called Busoga. It is in Sironko, where they do Arabica coffee called Bugiso Daboe. Munywe emwanyi za mwene chai ya mwe. Mchulira. Well, you sell them outside. How do you sell what you don't drink? That's the danger. You drink and eat what you don't produce. What you produce, you sell it to people who don't want it. Drink it, the market will grow here, and many more young people will now get into coffee drinking, and the coffee price will go up. Me, what I'm telling you, I practice it personally. So I have a coffee machine at home, in the office, in the village, because I feel that if I can't drink my coffee, I cannot campaign for it outside. So, coffee has a bikabibiri. There is a type of coffee called Americano. Chivera chikopo, ani amanya Americano wananywa coffee. I think I'm really now speaking. So, they get small coffee, they mix a lot of water. You are drinking coffee, but you are drinking more water. But the best coffee is called espresso. It is very small, but if you are not a coffee drinker and you take 2 shots of espresso, ofuna kamunguluze. That's the coffee we drink. It means that when something expands, an organization, when it expands, it loses color and taste. Some of the problems you have in NRM is we have expanded into Americano, we've lost espresso. Some of us are espressos because we are steeped in history, we know where we are heading, and we carry the collective hopes and aspirations on economy, on politics, on society, because we've studied these things. But we are restrained. We are restrained and quiet. Why? Because a leader without restraint will kill people. Muntegera will cause problems, will steal, will. If a leader is, you say it, I come back with a punch, gone. That's not a leader. That market requires 3 things we're working on. The first one, when you find a market, it asks you for a standard, and you must comply with that standard. So in that presentation later, when you see it, you will see how many chilies we have taken to Europe. Chili, kamulari, biringanya, asparagus, gundi, bietutwale ebweru ne babstoppinga ne basanga muki ebidagala. We are losing $100 million. $100 million is 370 billion Uganda shillings. That is the budget of Ankole, Bunyoro, and Kigezi. We lose it in a year because our farmers don't have a standard. Bateeka mu kidagala kye bateeka mu chili ne kituuka Europe, ono bw'aleeta container bamugamba, we are now going to arrest you or you destroy the container at your cost. After spending much money bringing it to the market, I have to destroy it. When they come here, the newspapers and televisions, nobody talks about that. We talk about how politics, yet the economy is bleeding because of what? So we are working on a standard. We're working on a standard, laws, rules, regulations to ensure that fe wanabe Busoga, bwe tulima kasoli, oba muwemba, oba emwanyi kye tutwala ebweru. Now we are developing a law with the Ministry of Agriculture and Ministry of Health to ensure that there is food safety in what we export. Mtegeera. Without that law, akatale teka kulaba. There is a young man who was looking for a girl to marry in the dark. The girl is passing, she's very beautiful. The boy winks. What is winking in Busoga? Naye muli mu nzikiza omuwala talaba okola bwoti. Byokola tebabiraba. Omuwala agenda. Kati ffe kye tukola mu katale tujja bwe tuti ebyoyogera mulimu ebiddagala. The market is available, but it is locked to you. Very quickly, the second thing we are finding out is that the market will demand a particular type of infrastructure. Let me tell you, those words should not confuse you. What is infrastructure? It is a warehouse to gather a good crop and treat it. It is a road, but it is also a laboratory to check whether chidagara chiiseko. That's called infrastructure. If infrastructure is not linked to the market and to the producers, that infrastructure is not sustainable. It is like having a good building that is supposed to produce children educated. Nene bakona. Kizimbe kirungi naye abaana bakoze eki? That happens with infrastructure. So we are working on that. Labs, warehouses, which government has put in Pondwe, in Maraba, Nawanodoza at some stage, once we agree on a crop. Because in Europe, in Britain, they are looking for markets for what they call salad. They don't have it because they left EU. Now they are trying to fish vegetables. Fewano zetukuba akagere. Bo bazinonya ekiro eyabiringanya wano eringa 200 eri mitwalo 8. Makati wa katale no mulimi. Kiki ekiriko ekyonoona ebintu? Standard and infrastructure. If you don't know the problem, don't come on the table to say anything. Because you can talk butale. If you don't understand the underlying trouble, you don't have a burden. Leaders carry what? What's your burden? God bless you.
I'd like to hear from you. Please email us at info@tapmedia.com and visit our website at www.tapmedia.com. You can also visit our offices located at Tomosi Business Park, Luzira, Port Bell Road, or call 0414 220 702. Thank you.